What's up, YouTube family? Lou here with another Guy Like Collectibles video, second video of the day. If you haven't seen my new series episode, number 1, check it out. I can only have one. But today, right now, at this moment, I want to do my my voting for my YouTube Sports Cards All-Stars. So this was extremely difficult. It was difficult because for the All-Stars, I didn't put any YouTube Hall of Famers, but then for the coaches, you had to. So it became extremely difficult to choose. So what I did was I created a whole new category to put 3 people on there, even though it's not going to count. But, you know, we have the coaches, right? 6 coaches. We have 15 All-Stars. We got 2 Rookie of the Years. So I created manager position. So I put 3 guys on there that I wasn't going to include in the coaches, only because I feel like they're in a league on their own. And because I didn't want to leave them out, I created my own category, which is manager. So for my managers, I put 3 guys. I went with John Mangini. To me, that's one of the channels I watch the most. He puts a ton of content out, but he's extremely funny. He shows great cards, and he's very informative. So I had to put him somewhere here, and you know, I know a lot of people left him out of their list because he's the hobby president or whatever the case may be. But I couldn't leave him out without mentioning his name. So I put him in my manager category. I also put a baseball collector in my manager category. Another guy that he was one of the first channels I ever watched when I started looking at sports card content. And also Orlando, A Collector's Dream. He is my 3rd manager. So, you know, that tier of manager, I put those 3 guys in that tier. Even though I know it's not you know, a category, but hey, maybe it'll be a category for next year. Maybe Eric at 4-Leaf would think about creating a category for a manager. But now we go into my coaches. My coaches, I had to put my man in there, Lou Rock TV. One of my boys from the hobby. I had to put him on there. He puts a lot of content out, a lot of content that relates to a lot of different collectors, because he collects not only high-end cards, but he collects the low-end cards. He collects a little bit of everything, modern, vintage, everything. So I had to put him up there. Sammy Thunder, I put him up there. Also another guy who's big in the hobby, you know, for collectors, also with his own channel with Jason. Then I put Ray from Philly. Love his content. Been watching him for a long time. Also, you know, the whole baseball card Hall of Fame, which is awesome. My man Double D Vintage. You know, he is super passionate about the hobby. He gives out a lot of great content. He shows a lot of great cards, and he's just such a likable individual. So definitely check him out. And then I also put my man Pepino Man, Caesar. He's hilarious. I love watching his content because he's so funny. You know, and he collects a little bit of everything. He does a little bit of everything. So set collector, collecting vintage, collecting modern. He does it all. And so definitely one of my other coaches. So those are my 6 coaches. Lou Rock TV, Sammy Thunder, Ray from Philly, Double D, Pepino Man, and and one more, 6, Reindeer Studios. My man Scott from Reindeer Studios. I had to put him in there because his content and his artwork is so amazing that he's someone that needs to be recognized in the hobby. I love his artwork. I love, the things that he does for the hobby. So definitely Reindeer Studios is up there. So he's my 6th coach. Now my all-stars. Number 1, Hitman 23. He's been doing it for a while. He collects a little bit of everything. Like my man Lou Rock says, the man of 1,000 PCs. But he's got great content. And he's just like me as far as like press record and that's it. You know what I mean? Nothing fancy, just showing cards, enjoying the hobby, fellow Don Mattingly fan. So, gotta show him love. My man Warren D in the CLE. Man, he is a breath of fresh air for the hobby because he's like so excited and animated when he talks, and he's just a good dude, man, down to earth. He's become a good friend to me now in the hobby, so definitely shouting him out. Also number 3, Drew of Vintage Legacy. Love Drew's content, love his storytelling. He's got a great collection. Also a friend in the hobby. You know what I mean? He reaches out to me. If he hasn't heard from me in a while, he'll check up on me. So very cool dude, man. So check him out. My man Hugo, Signs of a Pastime, number 4. He's got great videos, great content. One of my favorite channels on YouTube. Definitely got to check him out. Signs of the Pastime. This is a newcomer. He's not a rookie anymore technically because he's over the 1-year mark. So I couldn't put him in my rookie, even though I could have maybe, because he doesn't have a lot of videos yet. But this dude has great videos. How he produces his videos, and the editing, all the time that he puts into them. And he has a great collection also. My man Dean, West 238th Street in Goodman. Definitely check out his videos. I think he has about 16 videos right now on his channel, but he's got some great content, and you definitely got to check him out. Keith, Lonely Basement Baseball Cards. A fellow Yankee fan, fellow Don Mattingly collector, but he is like to the extreme Don Mattingly collector. Like my man Hitman 23, they're extreme. They got probably thousands of Don Mattingly cards. But yeah, he's got a great channel, great collection. Definitely check him out. Also, Victor, the rookie card specialist. I've been watching Victor for a long time now. I like watching his content. A lot of the people that I chose in here, I think these are people that are great for the hobby. You know what I mean? Like Victor's one of those guys, he has guests on his podcast. He has, knowledge of the rookie card. He actually has a book out about the rookie card, so you could definitely check him out. I love watching his channel. I love watching his interviews. So definitely check out Victor, the rookie card specialist. Clemente Collector. The name says it all, right? Roberto Clemente. I love Clemente. He's got a phenomenal collection. He's part of the 4 collectors. So definitely check out his channel. And he seems to be like a super cool individual. I got to meet him once, I think, at the National last year. but it was brief. Also, Everyday Car Collector, Jason, another great channel. He has a lot of good content, especially for like guys that are collecting on a budget. He's got some great content. He has content with Sammy Thunder. They do a channel, a podcast together. So that's also dope. Also cool to check out. John 3D 80s Kid. Love his channel. Another guy who does a lot of editing for his channel. He's got a great collection. Very involved in the hobby. You know, he probably would have been one of my coaches. But I wanted to make room for some of the guys, so I put him as one of my all-stars. But he's another guy that I watch a lot of his videos. Stooks, Baseball Curiosities. Stooks has a lot of great knowledge in the hobby. A lot of great items that he shows, not just regular cards, but he shows different type of items and photos and stuff like that. So he has a great collection, a ton of knowledge, a great channel to check out. And then Chris from Missouri, another channel that I enjoy. I think he's super funny, you know, and I really enjoy his channel. He got a lot of vintage stuff. So if you're a vintage collector, he'll be right up your alley. Also, the last two, I got High Pop Professor Brian, who I really love his podcast with his brother, with Iconic Al. Together, they're like awesome. I love listening to them and watching them. But also, you know, he's got some interesting content as well. A lot of autographs, Greg Maddox collector, Diamond Kings autographs. So, you know, he's got a great collection and a lot of great content. Check him out. And then last but not least, my man Brent Richards and baseball cards. He's got a great channel. He shows a lot of great stuff. My list is based off of relationships that I got with people. Is based off of videos that I watch, channels that I watch a lot of. And it's a variety of different things. If you look at my list, I have a lot of different type of collectors. Guys that do a lot of high editing and producing of their videos. But I also got guys that are like me, straightforward. Just hit play and record and keep it moving. One take. I'm a one take dude, and I keep it moving and I upload. Then I got guys that are, you know, into like specialties like Victor, that he's into rookie cards. You know, all these guys here, you're gonna find something different about them, and they got great channels. Then my rookies, I got two. I got Rev Steve's cards. I think he's been doing content for maybe 5 months or so, 6 months. He's got some cool content. I really enjoy watching his videos and the content that he provides. And number two, Jeff, Fine Collector. He's got some great cards, great channel. He's also been doing it for several months. But he's got some great content as well. I'm really enjoying his channel. So this is my list. This is my group. So, you know, there's a lot of honorable mentions. You know, Tony Southern Collector, Joe Redneck Collector. Oh my God, there's so many that unfortunately I left out because I went based on, you know, some people that I could relate to more than others. But, you know, that's my list. So take care. God bless. Be safe. Peace.